Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another vlog. It is Wednesday morning around 7:30. I am woke up feeling super today. So that's how my day is gonna go. Positive vibes in the morning. It's a big day today. My parents, my aunt and uncle, my brothers, my cousins all leave for Rome, Italy. So I am going to drop my oldest off at school, take my youngest over to their house to say goodbye before they head out. First things first, I'll get it out of the way. It's been 5 weeks since I had any sort of carb meal. Last night we were at my parents' house kind of celebrating them heading out, and I had some pizza, I had some ice cream, I had some Oreos. Didn't overindulge for 3 days like I did on my last carb binge, but so inevitably I woke up feeling hungry this morning because carbs, man, they kill you. But so I'm hungry. I don't think I'm gonna eat breakfast. I'm gonna keep sipping my black coffee, power through it, see what's going on at my parents' house. Maybe have some eggs or something. I will get in a leg workout later today around, I don't know, maybe 4 o'clock. So until then, stick around. It's going to be a busy day. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in a little bit. And I'm back. I've transformed into a person with a fresh haircut. Just got done cutting my hair. That looks good. And they're mostly gone. So, like I said, catch you up with yesterday. A few hours have gone by today as well. But yesterday, I told you I had some pizza, celebrating with the family, some ice cream, some Oreos, yada, yada, yada. Well, today, I'll tell you that kind of started with, I had this weird craving at work yesterday where I was craving granola really bad. I didn't end up having any, but I don't know why. I was just in the mood for a granola. It had been, like I said, about 5 weeks since my last, divulgence into carbohydrates. So maybe it was just time to have some carbs. And I think that's important when you're doing keto, when you're doing paleo, when you're doing, if it fits your macros, whatever the diet is. I think it's important to listen to the signals you're getting from your body and run with it, whether it's for a meal, a day, a week, whatever it is. I don't know why I just couldn't shake that desire for granola yesterday. So, for me, it correlated into having some pizza with my family before they left today. And then this morning, I did have a couple donuts as well. So I'm not going to lie, it kind of carried over. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. All I know is I'm just listening to my body at the moment. I felt like I needed something, so I had something. It could correlate into maybe a little bit more of a targeted ketogenic diet or carb cycling here and there where I'm ketogenic. The little ones watching Beauty and the Beast. Say hi. So maybe I'm back to how it was when I first started the ketogenic diet 2 years ago, and I'm having keto strict during the week or on my work days, and on my off days I'm having some carbs, or for dinner and dessert I'm having normal food with the family where I'm not having cauliflower rice, I'm having rice, or not having cauliflower pizza, I'm having pizza, or maybe I'm eating, gosh, I don't even know, whatever else I miss, a bowl of pasta. Not that I miss it, I don't feel like I need to have it, but to do this instinctually, I've been strict for 2 years, going at least 30 days before having any type of sugar or non-ketogenic food over the last 2 years. So I think I'm going to pay a little more attention to the signals my body's giving me and treat those fairly. If it feels like I need to have carbs, if it feels like I need to eat more steak, whatever that is, I'm just going to do it and run with it. I will most definitely remain ketogenic at least 90% of the time. There's no reason not to. I feel way better when I'm keto, but to mix in some things like some paleo granola, maybe even some rice, a couple more grains. I know we don't need it. I know it's not always the best for you, but in moderation, I don't think it'll hurt. So I might give that a try. And the other thing is too, maybe it'll help out with my workouts. I've noticed that I've been exercising a little bit lately, not a little bit, but the standard 3-4 days a week. And not that the scale hasn't budged, but my body composition hasn't budged. So maybe just switching it up, give my digestive system a different food group, something else to battle with, get things moving. Maybe it's a different body composition change. And then when I get back on the keto 100%, where I'm going long periods of time, 4, 5, 6 weeks without any sort of cheat meal, maybe then my body will adapt like it did when I first started keto, where I couldn't hold on to fat or water no matter how much ketogenic food I ate. So we'll see what that looks like over the next week or two. I don't really know what it's going to translate into. All I know is that it's time for me to go start some laundry, and then start cleaning up the patio a little bit. And after that, my wife should be home from her dentist appointment, and then it's time to kill some legs, which with some donuts in me and pizza from last night should be an awesome workout. So that's what the next couple hours is going to look like. I'm going to get started on the work I have around the house. See you in a bit. Boom. Status update. We are in the car line at my daughter's school, waiting to pick her up. And because this one fell asleep in the car and wanted to bring her blanket, we are literally waiting in the car line. Otherwise, we'd be up there grabbing her in about 5 minutes. This line normally takes an extra 10 or so, but that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. I'll tell you another thing I missed, and I forgot to mention this in the last clip, is fruit. I am excited to have an apple again. Not that you can't have fruit sporadically on keto, but the way, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it all in. I'd have a strawberry once in a while, a blackberry once in a while, but maybe even a raspberry, but that was about it, and it was literally once in a while. If I was going to have some sugar, I'd rather just have, cereal or whatever it is to get my fix instead of waste the carbs on fruit. But a lot of fruit can be good for you. A lot of it can be low in sugar. It's going to be nice, like I said, to help the family eat through some apples, some oranges once in a while, some bananas. And again, that doesn't mean I'm getting away from keto and I'm not going to do keto. It really just means that if I'm in the mood for fruit or for some, like I said, granola, I don't know what's up with my granola obsession lately, but I'm going to have some. 2 years in, I think I'm metabolically flexible enough to, as long as I'm not constantly overindulging, I think I'm okay to have some fruit once in a while and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm on right now. That's what it's going to be right now. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how things go. If I start feeling like crap, I know I need to cut back on the sugar, the glucose, fructose intake a little bit. So again, we'll see. I don't have anything that's not keto really in the house, minus the kids' food, which I'm really not going to eat any of. Like I said, I'd like to splurge on things like granola, rice, quinoa, some whole grain stuff, and some fructose. So we'll see how I feel. We'll see what it does to my body. We'll see if some inflammation and some bloating comes back. And then when it does, it'll be time to hit keto for a week or two, hit it strict and hard, and kind of go from there. So I'm going to get done waiting in line, pick up my oldest daughter, and head home. Checking. And welcome back. We're at the gym getting ready to go crush a leg workout. Real quick, keto and cravings, right? So I've obviously been touching on the fact that I'm having some cravings lately, and I'm addressing those cravings through action and not really beating myself up about giving into some of those cravings, which has been a big mental struggle for me, because once I took on keto, I've always felt so good. It's been hard to one, voice that I give into cravings from time to time, and two, even feel like I want to. So but here I am. I'm going to, when I have cravings, I'm going to allow myself to be a little less robotic, a little more human. But you can combat your cravings on keto. One thing that I've found has always worked for me is, I use things like fat bombs to get my sweet tooth fix, made from coconut oil and raw cacao powder. That kind of takes the edge off a little bit. The other thing I do is, obviously you've seen before that I heavily salt my water. Having a pinch of salt from time to time can trick your brain into thinking you've had something sweet. I know it sounds odd, but it's true, and if you don't believe me, go do your homework about it. It can stimulate the same nerves in the brain, the same reward center in the brain to make you feel like you've had something sweet. So give that a shot if you're fighting cravings and you don't want to give into them. Try, a pinch of salt under your tongue, or just drink it down with some water, and it might help fix your craving, your temporary cravings. So that's my main tip. Again, like I said, the second best thing you could do is probably just find a ketogenic version of what you're looking for. If you need something sweet or chocolatey, find some recipes. There's thousands online. Make yourself something to hold you over for a couple days, or until you actually feel like giving in and having some carbs. Definitely some keto fat bombs, some sweet treats will help with your cravings. So having said that, time to go crush this leg workout, and I'll check in with you all after that. Okay, so it's official. You cannot get the same kind of pump on keto, no matter how much salt I drink with my water, how much salt I take before I get to the gym. You can't get that same pump you get when you've had some carbs in your system. And I mean like high glycemic, carb loading type carbs that I've been eating the last night and this morning. So with that said, it was a perfect day to train legs and really use up a lot of that muscle glycogen that my body has right now. I really taxed myself. I'll tell you, my cardiovascular, as you could tell now, endurance just didn't feel the same as it does with ketones. Maybe it's the bloating, the fullness. I don't know that that's really set in yet, but maybe that has something to do with it. The other thing is, I thought of another great way to curb your cravings on keto, and that is physical fitness. If you are sitting down on the couch doing nothing, feeling like you're about to get a craving, I would say get up and go for a walk, because that's really all that's another really good way to really change what you're thinking and how you're feeling, and change the focus of your mind off of the food you might be craving and onto something better, like physical activity. Not to mention the endorphin rush you get when you're done. You're gonna feel amazing. Keep that in mind. Pinch of salt for your keto cravings, physical fitness, and maybe making some sort of very clean, keto friendly, as few ingredients as possible. Don't load fat bombs up with stuff like almond flour and stuff, because those carbs really start adding up. But if you can just make something to satisfy your sweet tooth, take a quarter teaspoon of salt or something under your tongue, good quality salt. And if you can't or don't want to do either of those, get up and take the dog for a walk, go to the gym, move around, jump in the swimming pool, do something that will change your brain's focus and help you with your cravings on the ketogenic diet. With that said, I am gonna go home and relish this pump, take care of some things around the house, hang out with the family. All right, y'all, status update. I am at my parents' lovely house with this little one. Like I said, they're on the plane on the way to Rome. I'm on doggy duty, sacrificed for the greater good of the family. So I'm here. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog. I appreciate you sticking around. If you made it this far, learned anything valuable, got any tips and tricks, please feel free to give this a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you tagging along. Another day down, another vlog in. I hope everybody's learning something valuable from these vlogs. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Thank you. And until the next time, keep up the good work. Peace.